Hello, everybody. This is Rick Manning, President of Americans for Limited Government. Happy Thanksgiving. So often when people think about Thanksgiving today, they think about pilgrims and Indians, Native Americans at the table. They think about football. We know that the Detroit Lions are going to lose on Thanksgiving. We know that the Detroit or the Dallas Cowboys are going to play. So we think about professional football of all things. We think about getting together with family. We think about the hassles of travel and the trouble of getting places when airports are full and people are bustling, and we think about the beginning of the shopping season for Christmas. But here's what Thanksgiving is exactly what it says. It's a time for giving thanks. It's a time to gather around with friends and loved ones and thanking God for blessings that we've received. Even when things are tough, even when the economy might be going bad and there may be troubles in your household, there may be tragedy in the household, it's still a time to gather around and give thanks. Because we live in the most blessed place in the world. Here's an interesting thing that is just true. If you make $16.50 an hour or more, you make more than the average person in the world. The average, you are in the top 50% of earnings. Actually, you're in the top 1% of earnings. I get that wrong. We are a nation of one percenters. We're a nation of people who have electronic toys that we don't know what to do with. If something breaks, we go buy a new one. We just have so much abundance. But the thing we don't have an abundance of is an understanding of where that abundance comes from, as the blessings are bestowed upon us. And Thanksgiving's the one day which we're told, which is set aside so that we can say thank you to God, the sovereign God who provides everything, the God who created us, the God who gives us every single thing in our lives. It's really amazing when you go to foreign places and you talk to people who live in much more desperate surroundings and extremely desperate surroundings, places that we would call abject poverty. And when you talk to those people who followed Christ, who are Christians, and they will tell you how blessed they are. They'll look around at their children and talk about the blessings of their children. They'll talk about the blessings of the tin roof they have over their head. They'll talk about the blessings of being able to have water, clean water in particular. They'll talk about the blessings of just being able to experience life and the joys of life. And yet we are so more abundantly blessed. And through those blessings, those material blessings, we seem to be stripped away of an understanding of the true blessings we've received. So no matter what's happening in your life, I just ask you to take some time, bow your head, and thank God for all that you've received. With that, happy Thanksgiving. And when I thank God tomorrow, I'm going to thank God for those of you who've been praying for Americans for Limited Government, who've been fighting for freedom and praying for freedom and praying for our country. Because, folks, together, with the blessing and grace of God, we will restore freedom in America.